da da do. A ba da ba da ba dee ba da. A ba da ba 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 da ba da do. Oh, here we go. Hello, travelers of the internet. Welcome back to Guardian Studios. Or if you are new to the channel, hey there and welcome to you. My name is JGardo1, and I am your host, your guide, and your humble bard into the world's virtual. And I am very pleased to welcome you all back to the channel, or in the case of newcomers, welcome you fresh to the Guardian Studios experience here on the YouTube channel. We are diving back into the world of Galabor, my friends, where we have a lot of work to do. A lot of work to do. We have been making slow but steady progress on the BUTN project. That is the, for anybody who doesn't know, that is the Base Underground Transportation Network. But, I've come to a decision that I want to work on a different project for a session or two. What project might that be? Well, it's one that needs to be done. Oh, nice! It's awesome, Ellison. Well, hey, you have fun with that. It's been forever since I've been to an arcade. I hope you enjoy it. Those are always fun. Especially the ones that have good games. Alright, let me see here. So, for anybody wondering what the project we're going to work on today is, I need to build a stone generator. I know I'm getting a lot of deep slate from the BUTN project, and all of that is going to eventually get put to some good use, that's for sure. But I need actual cobblestone and stone. I need access to those materials. And while I'll get a lot of them when I do my mining down in the mines for things like iron, I'm not necessarily going to be doing that all the time. But I need a way to be able to get stone. So, what I'm thinking I need to do is make a stone generator. Now, I've done that kind of thing before, made a stone generator, but it's been a while since I've done it. So we're going to be making one fresh. This guy is still roaming around. Hang on a second. I did not know there were still some snow golems running around. My gosh, we still have a couple. These guys are from earlier on in the winter when I was trying to get snow in the area. Huh. I guess a couple of them survived. Oh, crud. I've got another project that's still incomplete. Wow, that tells you a lot about how things go for me. I get so sidetracked, I end up forgetting about projects that I already had in the works. I forgot I had one of my beacon towers still being built. Huh. I'm gonna have to fix that soon. Well, we'll get to that one when we get to that one. Today's project is going to be all about making it so that we have an unlimited supply of stone, because I've got to have stone. I've got to have the ability to get stone and cobblestone easily, because, let's face it, you use a lot of that stuff in this game. I'm just running around trying to give myself a moment to think, what are the resources I need to make it work? I know I need obsidian for the design that I like to do, and I already have that. I need pistons, which I've got all the materials I need to make those. And if I don't, I can always go to the iron farm to get some iron from there. But I don't expect I'm going to have to do that, because, let's face it, I've got a lot of iron. I've got at least 2 stacks of raw iron ore. Excuse me, 2 stacks of deep slate iron ore tucked away in the vault rooms that I have yet to tap into. So, if I get to a point where I really need the stuff, I can dump a bunch of iron into the furnace system and cook it up. I've got plenty of redstone, so I have all of that. I've got quartz somewhere if I need any of that. Which I would for an observer, I think. Yeah, I honestly think I've got everything I need to make the stone generator. Except I may not have any lava. That's the one thing I don't know if I have any of, is lava. Well, nice thing is, lava isn't exactly hard to get with our situation. We've got mines to provide lava. I'm gonna stop the system. There. I'm gonna wait until... Okay, that cart has returned. Grab this. I'm gonna spread it out between these furnaces, because at some point I'm gonna come back here and I'm going to dump a bunch of stuff in here to get cooked up. And at some point I've got to go get a whole ton of kelp so that I can cook that up for some fuel too. Man, I've got so much stuff scattered around this base. It ain't even funny at times. Alright, blast system has made some iron, so I've got a bit of that to work with. Good. That, because I need that for pistons. Let's go with spruce. Spruce is old reliable for me. Spruce wood is the equivalent of old reliable. When I need some wood, I know I can count on getting a lot from a spruce tree. Grab some cobblestone stairs, because I'm sure I'll need those. What else? What else am I gonna need? Again, I know I need lava, but I can get that in a little while. I'm not gonna use crying obsidian, I'll just use regular obsidian. I will need a little bit of quartz. I'm not sure how much I'll actually use, but I need some. Glowstone? Nah, I don't think I need that. Might have to plant some trees soon, though, so I can farm up some more wood. Because I think I might be tapping into more and more of my supply of wood. It's a little concerning, actually, when I stop and think about it. The last thing I want to do is run out of any of my wood types. Hey, Ryan! Good to see you, dude! What's good is I am about to work on a side project. Something that I've been wanting to work on for a little while now, but I've only just gotten the inclination to actually make. Take some obsidian. I know I've got other spots I could grab it from, but I'm going to take it from here. Do I need any of this stuff? I don't think so. I might grab this raw iron and raw gold to process it later, but not right now. I guess the only thing left is to check and see if any of the fully built materials are in here, ready to be grabbed. Ooh, a little bit of debris there. Hang on a second. Okay, yeah, I do have some netherite scrap. Okay, so at some point I do need to go get the, need to go to the nether and get a netherite upgrade. That might have to happen sooner rather than later, so that I can really work with the stuff that I'm going to be doing things with. Things are good. Things are good, Ryan. Thank you for asking. Oh no, that's a sticky piston. Dum. I am J-Guard, going crazy with this thing. Okay. I don't know why I did that, but I kind of made myself chuckle with that. Oh, that was good. That was actually kind of good. Not great, but it was good. Alright, focusing in. Focusing in. Let us concentrate, J-Guard. Concentrate! Now, concentrate. I am going to make a stone generator, Ryan. An automatic stone generator. Well, I say automatic, but it is going to depend on me to keep it running. Redstone repeater. Yes, yes, yes. Need that. There's redstone upstairs. I think I'm gonna have to go ahead and craft some pistons. It's not exactly make me happy. I was hoping I wouldn't have to. I was hoping I had the materials already put away somewhere. Well, thank you very much, my friend. Thank you very much. But I should be safe from any need for luck. But I do appreciate it just the same. Okay, so pistons, pistons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we need... We need chests for hoppers. 5 of them. And last but not least, I do believe we need a bucket of lava. I think we can get away with 1 bucket's worth to make it work. Hello! Hello! Biako! Biako wea! Biako wea! I feel like you've been here before. I feel like I know that name. Hey, what is up, my dude? It is Ham. We got Ham in the house. We got Ham in the Guardian Studios house. The Guardian Studios chat house tonight. Hello, my friend. How are you doing? Been a little while. I'm pretty sure that's you. Oh, Painin! Painin! Hey, it's good to see you guys. I did not realize Bianco was Painin. Good to see you guys. Man, it has been a while. How are you doing? How are you guys doing? Doing alright? I hope you are. I really hope you're doing good. Yeah, at the time I was very busy. I'd gotten very busy. But I'm back now and trying to get things going again. Trying to get solid on keeping the streams going again. Man, it's good to see you, Ham. So good to see you again. Aha, here it is. A lava pool where I've been getting my lava. I'm gonna have to set up some kind of a... I'm gonna have to set up a lava farm at some point. Gosh, I love the spear. I love this weapon. Mojang really hit it out of the park, giving us the spear. It is fantastic. Although I know there are a lot of players out there who would still love to see them do an end update, an official end update. And you know what? I wouldn't mind if they did that too. I kind of think we could use an end update. Thank you very much, Ham. Thank you. Again, it is so good to see you back in the chat, my man. I have not actually seen much of it. I know that it finally came out. Unfortunately, my understanding is it does cost to get. Unfortunately, I can't currently spare the money. But if I could get it, Believe you me, I'd be getting it and giving it a try and seeing how it compares. Other than that, I have not really seen any gameplay of it yet, but that's because I've been very busy with what I've been doing, you know? I'm still very busy with real life, so I'm trying to find the balance between when I can do my content stuff and when I can do real life. Oh man, that is cold. Yeah, Ryan deserves those subscribers too with the content he makes. He seriously deserves them. Alright, so we got everything. I think we have everything that we need. The only thing I don't have that I could use is a place to set this up where I'm going to get consistent XP. Now, if someone's wondering why that matters with the XP thing, and so the XP thing is a matter of, if I'm at that farm, if I'm at the stone generator we're going to build, and I'm digging up stone, I'm using a silk touch pick, or if I'm using a fortune pick and getting cobblestone, we are going to burn through pickaxes fast, because I will be going AFK at this thing, and having the button just pressed down. I am going to burn through my pickaxes. Not good. That would not be good. So what I would like is to be able to set it up so that I have an XP farm adjacent to it, so that I can have it be constantly getting repaired. Yeah, I kind of had a feeling you were headed that direction with that discussion. With that discussion there, yeah. Yeah. I am glad to hear that the Hightail people actually got the game back from Riot Games and went ahead with getting it out there. Because that's what happened. At first they were facing some development crud. Then Riot Games got involved. And the game got canceled. But then they finally took it back, and now they're back in business. Oh, you may have missed a lot, Ham. You may have missed a lot. A couple of updates have happened. One of them gives us copper tools. Like, legitimate copper tools. Let me show you. Where's some copper? I don't actually need copper tools, but I'll go ahead and demonstrate for you. We have legitimate copper tools. Copper pickaxe. Boom. We have got the Mounts of Mayhem update, which gives us craftable saddles. The Nautilus, a mount in the water, and it gives us this, my favorite weapon, the spear. Check that puppy out. Look at that beauty. Look at that beautiful shine, the beautiful diamond tip. It is awesome. Oh, and it's not just copper tools, it's also copper armor. Copper armor is also a thing now. Yeah, copper became more useful. Yeah. Yeah, and the spear, I'm not kidding you. This spear is my favorite weapon now. Because if I'm charging through a dark tunnel, I can put out the spear and just go, charge! And I'm just smacking the guys out of my way. Like it's nobody's business. Yeah, copper pickaxes are not as good as iron, but they are better than stone. So it's a nice position between the two. So it has its uses. It can have its uses. But yeah, so I'm trying to think. Where could I build this this machine, the stone generator, if I wanted to have an XP farm? Oh man, well you take precautions against the cold then, Ryan. Oh yeah, we're getting the new, the next update is going to do something to the baby animals. I'm looking forward to seeing that in-game. Although, as usual, I'm probably not going to play around with previews. I'll probably be fiddling around with it as soon as the actual update comes out. Because that's what I do. That's what I usually end up doing. Well, thanks, Sam. Tell you what, let me give you a quick, let me give you a tour. Because it has been a while since you've been here. First thing to see, the Hobbit Hole. This is our home base. Oh, I know, aren't they? The new baby chickens, the chicks, are so dang cute. And the wolves! Look at the wolf pups. They're adorable. Jury's out on the cats, though. The cats are a little off now. And everything else is just derpy. Well, thank you, man. Thank you. So this is, of course, our foyer. I've got a sitting room in here, kind of a living room, with Rocky. This is Rocky. I actually got to get a name tag for this little guy, because this is a chicken I want to keep around as like a kind of a joke. But, yeah. Enchanting room is through here. Very simple, very basic, little library. Then we got the kitchen. Yep, Rocky as in, like, Rocky Roads. If you know who that character is from a kind of an animated movie, it's a really good movie. If you know it, you know it. If you don't, later on I may name it so that you guys can go look for it. But it's a good movie. Oh man, that ain't good, painting. Yikes, that's some cold weather. So you may notice I've got a fridge here that's fully stocked almost with chicken. I don't like Rocky to hear about this. Just being a little joking here. But we have an automatic chicken cooker under the kitchen. Yeah, this thing is very efficient too. And noisy. Between the chickens and the redstone clock that makes it go. Oh, don't worry, Ryan. Rocky is on a leash. He doesn't get to go anywhere near the fire itself. He can't get into the fire, so he'll be okay. Between the chicken cooker and the kitchen, we have a super smelter that basically, painting, yeah, it's basically lava chicken. I still have not seen that movie, by the way. I still have not seen the Minecraft movie. Unfortunately, I have seen a couple of clips, but I have not seen the whole movie. I think I may one day have to go ahead and suck it up and watch the actual movie, just to see if it's any good. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah. Super smelter. Very helpful. Next to the kitchen, we've got a big dining room. I made it big with the idea being that eventually somebody might take this world and have a bunch of people on it with them, and there'd have to be somewhere to, like, gather for meetings or something. Who knows? Ooh, that's a good movie. The first one of those is a really good movie. I would highly recommend it to just about anybody. It's a really good movie. Ahead of its time in some ways in terms of the quality of it. Got my bedroom back here with an adjacent study. Now you may have noticed back here I've got a couple of rooms here too. This is the freezer. otherwise referred to simply as the cold room. This is where I store uncooked meat. Any unprocessed, uncooked meat. If I end up getting a lot of it, I'll be putting it in there. Which I should go through my chests and get all of that gathered up. We got farms in here for cows and pigs. I've got a wool farm, big old wool farm, built into the back wall of this whole place. Possibly at some point, Payne. I know what you were trying to say, man. You were trying to say world. I know. And then over here, we've got the crop farms. Not automatic crop farms, but crop farms just the same. I'm actually quite proud of this room. Oh yeah? Cool! Well, I'm glad I can give you some inspiration there, Ham. Uh-oh, please tell me I'm still... Okay, I am still connected. Good. I saw the stream was getting a little lag for a second there. Oh, man. That's a long... That explains the typing errors. Hey, no worries, man. No worries on the typing stuff. You're tired. I get that. So along these hallways back here, I've also got the super smelter. This thing cooks up ores like nobody's freaking business. It's like nobody's business to just stuff a whole bunch of ore in this chest up here, shove the fuel in this chest back here, and then send them off. And this thing can cook through a stack in a minute, practically. Funny, Ryan. Funny. No, Payman. No, I think that's in the, I think that was for everybody. I think it was happening for everybody. Got a little workroom here. And then out the back is my subscriber room. This is where I've been keeping track of my subscriber counts. I haven't updated it in a little while. But I'll go ahead and take this opportunity to say that if you guys are enjoying the stream, if you're enjoying the content of the channel, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Yeah, make sure to subscribe if you haven't done that yet, guys. For everybody watching, new, returning, double check you were subscribed, please. It helps out way more than you may think. Hello, doggo! Hello, hello, hello! Oh, this guy? I tried to make a bunch of snow golems early in the winter season to, cover the outside of my base in snow. It didn't work so well. Again, welcome, doggo. Hope you, enjoy your time here. Hello, GJ? I don't know how you want how you want to be addressed. How do you want to be referred to? But to answer your question, kind of a little bit of A, but mostly a lot of B. This design here for the front of the Hobbit Hole house, I based on a tutorial I saw a long time ago, like a few years ago. I've used that same front design a few times, but the internal structure was all me. Oh yeah, that's part of the Mounts of Mayhem, Ham. Yeah, that's part of the Mounts of Mayhem. The same update that gave us the spear gave us zombie horses and netherite horse armor. Not that I know why you would want to bother with netherite horse armor. Personally, I don't know why you would. But I guess it's for the drip. And there's one more area of this main house to show you guys. If we go down here, we will enter a restricted section, the vault. This is an area that I have determined will be off limits to the copper golems because I want them strictly hidden away in certain rooms down here. But this is the valuable sorting chamber in here. I've got a redstone system that will compact diamonds, redstone, ingots of all kinds down to block form, and even do the same for slime balls. Since I've got a slime chunk in my mine, and it all gets processed down into block form, and then sent down to this chamber over here, the vault itself. This is the actual vault room. Now right now it's just all pooling in down here in this chest, because I haven't actually assigned any copper golems to work in this room and organize the stuff, but ultimately the goal will be to make it so that this room is a massive can have a massive amount of loot down here with a bunch of copper golems organizing it. Oxidizing copper golems. Yeah, I can imagine that's a pain in the neck. Before I learned how copper golems actually work, I even had this room set up for organizing mob drops and resources collected from the mine. Yeah, kind of regret building this room now, because it's not really going to get a lot of use, I don't think. We'll have to see what happens when I actually get copper golems in here. Oh, if you're wondering what that is back there, that's the mine. That's the entrance to the mine here. Nothing particularly fancy, just a few layers of mining work. Let's go ahead and take a quick nap, and then I'll continue with the tour. Because some of you guys haven't seen this world yet. Some of you may have seen it before, but didn't get to see the tour. So, out here, got a few things to see. I have got a flock of allays. Like, I've got a bunch of these little guys just fluttering around all over the place up here. Nice reference, Payton. I was tempted once, to actually try to build something reminiscent of that. I may still try to do it one day. Oh, that is an awesome idea there, Ham. Thanks, Ryan. Appreciate it. We've got pens for a few horses. Got some pigs up on the hill. Got sheep over here. Back here, I keep these guys isolated. But we got goats. Ow! Oh, jeez. Wow. Okay. You gotta be careful in here. See, this is why I keep these guys kind of hidden away, because they're very temperamental. And you never know when they're going to decide to play games with you, when they're going to decide to play head soccer with you as the ball. That's the best explanation I can give for why they decide to headbutt me at random. But this is how I get all my goat horns. Oh, I can imagine that's fun. I can imagine that's fun, Ham. Oh, yeah, I think I remember that, Payton. I think I might remember that. Of course, making use of our friends, the goats, I managed to get myself this. I love that horn. I love that one so much. It's such a happy sounding horn. Oh, yeah, I've got a bunch of wolves scattered about too. couple of parrots as well, and cats. But mostly wolves. You got the crazy cat lady. Well, I'm the wacky wolf boy. Oh no, I did not mean to say it like that. The wacky wolf guy. That's how I meant to say it. Hey, fish. Is that a drowned? That's a drowned. But this might look somewhat familiar to everybody. To anybody who hasn't seen this yet. This is the ship from one of our old worlds. This is the ship from Port Regal. You guys remember it? I mean, this time the sails are down, but... Hang on. What's this message here, Ham? Oh yeah, that was crazy painted. That was crazy. Oh, I can imagine that was fun, Ham. Oh, I would love to do something like that myself. That would be crazy fun. That'd be crazy fun to do one day. Oh man. Imagine doing it in a modded world with a few mods. Nothing that itself is horror, but a bunch of stuff that they won't like expect. Oh yeah. Yeah, I totally agree. I actually, at one point, was doing a hardcore world, and, I was scared out of my wits every single night for the first few nights. Barely ever left my base. I don't know, Ryan. I don't know. You actually wanted to start a World of Horror mods? Oh, gosh. Ham, you and I need to talk at some point. I got some thoughts I would like to throw your way. And then up here we've got the guest house. It's another hobbit hole. Again, this one's entirely my design, actually. Got 6 bedrooms in this place. Got 6 bedrooms in this place. We've also got an unfinished kitchen, an unfinished living room, and 3 entrances to this building. Again, this was me figuring, who knows, this world might one day go public, might one day be available to the public for people to download and play around with their friends, so I figured, make sure they have plenty of room to live in. Oh, really? Really painted? Interesting. Huh. You and I may need to talk later. Can't go back to Bedrock, Ham? I can understand that. Bedrock is fun and all, especially for multiplayer, if you want to go vanilla. But there's just some stuff on Java you can do that you can't do on this one. And as long as you get the right stuff together, Java Edition can be insanely crazy and fun. Alright, so what was I doing? Oh, yeah, preparing for the stone machine, the stone maker. Let's double check what I have. I've got obsidian, I've got stairs, I've got the pistons, got plenty of redstone components, got iron if I need it for anything else, hoppers. I guess I've got everything I need for the stone maker. Now, I can kind of understand that perspective, Ham. I can kind of understand that. There's just some things about it that can't compare with Java. But then there's things about Java that you can't get on Bedrock either. In the sense that Bedrock has some advantages over Java as well. Every version's got its advantages. Uh-oh. Fireflies are out. That means it's time to go to bed. Or almost time. Come on, game. Don't play with me like that. Let me sleep. Let me sleep. Hey, let me sleep. Let me sleep. Oh, it doesn't paint it? Ouch. Yeah, I will say, it does seem like you need more, it does seem like Java Edition does take a little bit more, work to get set up, but I don't know that for a fact. Oh, that's funny, Ryan. That is funny. Oh, yeah, that would do it. That unfortunately would do it. Come on, game, let me sleep. Hey, nobody could blame you on that, Ham. Getting cold. When you're getting cold, one of the best places to be is in bed. It's just so comfy and warm and... Yes. Alright, so yeah, I am trying to think, where can I build this machine? Because again, I ought to do it so that I've got an XP farm nearby. Not gonna build this in the sky, though. That would be a bad idea. I could... Hello, Leo! Good to see you, my man. Good to see ya. Glad you can make it, my dude. Glad you can make it. I could technically build it in the sky and use the drown farm as the XP source. But I don't really like that idea too much. I just don't really like that idea too much. It's not really appealing, because then I gotta build the outer structure. And I don't really want to have to do that too much. Especially not up in the air. That'd be unnecessarily complicated, you know? The struggle of that is real, Ryan. The struggle of that is real. You lay down, you want to sleep, but you may have made the mistake of scrolling on your phone, and you just can't get your brain to shut off. Bit of advice. When you're laying down for sleep, excuse the phone, grab a book. An actual book. It doesn't have to be something that you haven't read before. Just grab a book and read that instead of scrolling the phone. It actually helps wonders. That, or turn on a movie or some music in the background and something you're familiar with, something you like. Hey, there you go, Painted. There you go. Yeah. It's like, once upon a time, we all wanted to stay up late all the time. We didn't want to have to sleep. And now, as we grow up, we realize, crud, I need sleep. What the flim-flam? Oh, it's because the portal is still active. That's what's going on there. Yep, that should fix it. There we go. Yeah, this is my gold... This is my gold-based XP farm. Got a bunch of storage down here. I actually need to check and see if the rotten flesh storage... Okay, yeah, that's almost 2/3 full. That's gonna need to be emptied at some point. The gold storage is doing fine, but rotten flesh is going to overflow before long. Smelter system is looking good. You are not getting rotten flesh stuck in my gold smelter. It's not happening, game. Not happening. I think I almost took a whole day and just slept myself, but I ended up getting busy during that period that we know is winter break. I wanted to spend more time snoozing. I always end up wanting to spend time snoozing when it's cold, but there is business to attend to. Feels like there's always some kind of work to attend to, though. But that's why it's important to make some time for yourself to relax. And honestly, this time, stream time, that's relaxing. I mean, it's my career, but it's relaxing for me at this point. It's time where I can, without any guilt or excuse, sit down and play a game and have some fun. Listening to rain. Yeah. That's good, Ryan. That's good. Ooh. Horse with a little horse. It's a horse with a colt. Cute. Kind of cute. Anyway, what am I doing? Right. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do about XP. I've tried doing spawner-based farms for XP, but that always ends up going sour. Because I have to actively be chopping up the monsters in order to get anything out of it. Alternatively, I have to use a trident killer to take out the monsters to get XP, which the small machines don't really work so great. Alright, Am. Hey, thanks for being here, my man. If you get to come back to the channel again, please do, okay? It's always good to have you around. Till next time, buddy. My friend, my dude, my guy, my friend. Seriously, though, I am wondering where in the world I can build this machine so that I can get some XP while I'm mining. Because I've got to be able to keep my pickaxes repaired, you know? Really? That is awesome, Ryan. Congrats! Congrats, my dude. Hey, you get that kind of number. Clearly you deserve it. But now where can I build this thing? And it's got to be a farm where I can... You know, I almost wonder if I shouldn't build a second gold farm somewhere. And use that strictly for XP. Just have all the loot be dumped onto a cactus to get burned. Or to get destroyed. I could probably get away with that. Yeah, it happens sometimes. It happens sometimes. But it's funny. Usually it's funny when it does. But I do wonder, could I do a second gold farm? Or convert the one that I already have? I could technically convert the gold farm I've already built into strictly an XP machine. Just have all the items coming out of it be dumped onto a cactus to be obliterated, and then do AFK time at it, having my pickaxe break stone, for stone or cobblestone, while having the XP farm keep my tools at least mostly repaired. That is a possibility. Wouldn't necessarily be the best idea, necessarily, but it's an idea, and I can always make another farm for getting gold. Or have a filter system that picks out the gold specifically. And then everything else gets dumped into, like I said before, it gets dumped into either a cactus or a pool of lava. Gosh, I love the spear so much. This has got to be the perfect Minecraft weapon for people that are just constantly on the move. For players that are constantly moving around, this is the perfect weapon. The spear. I could potentially do that idea of converting this farm into primarily an XP machine. The one and only problem with trying to do that, though, how to get the XP out of the farm while still being able to break down the stone. So it might be a better idea to build another one somewhere else. Then that begs the question, where am I going to build it? I could go north a ways, find an open area, and build it there. It's not like I need a massive amount of space, per se. I just need enough room to be able to build the portal up in the air, and then set everything up underneath it. Can build the kill chamber with storage underneath to collect up all the loot. A couple of filters to catch the gold. And then I don't even have to worry about with that one I can make it so that it just burns up all the gold weapons and stuff. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm talking about doing, Paynin. Build some kind of an XP farm right behind or right next to the stonemaker. One that will just passively be working, getting me XP. But the problem is, it has to be one that is passive and rapid. It's got to be fast so that the XP is coming in fast enough to offset my pickaxe, because the plan is to use the stonemaker while AFK. So if I'm AFK for a couple of hours, I could lose my pickaxe if I'm not careful. But if I have an XP farm there, boom, problem solved. Pickaxe not breaking anytime soon. Presumably. Hopefully. But that way I'd have an unlimited amount of stone for different projects. Because I'm really thinking... honestly, guys, that the time may soon be coming where I have to go to the end and face the Ender Dragon. For no other reason than to explore the end and find myself some shulkers. Because I need shulker shells. I don't want the elytra. I don't really want the elytra. I'll say that. That would make any other transportation method pointless. And once I can travel from one point of the world to the other super easily and super quickly, I will start to lose my drive. I know this about myself. It's one of the big mistakes I keep making. I make it so that transportation by elytra becomes my main way of getting around, and then everything else becomes obsolete. I don't want that this time. I'm just trying to think. Copper lanterns. Yeah, those are a thing. Those are a thing. And I like it. At least I like the way it looks. I haven't actually crafted them yet. How do you craft them anyway? Is it just copper nuggets and a torch? I can't remember if that's all it is. I think that's all it is. Let's see. Let's see if that is all it is. Because I honestly can't remember. I don't think that's all it is. Hello, Cyborg back. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Solo world, my friend, but you are welcome to stay and hang out in the chat if you would like to. Toss around ideas and thoughts and such. Aha, copper torch. Copper torch to copper lantern. That's how we do it. Okay. Got it now. Got it. Yeah, that looks really cool. That looks really cool. And they oxidize over time. So that makes it even cooler. At least I think they do. Alright, hang on one sec, guys. I gotta go fill up my water. I think I ran out. Yeah, I'll be right back. Alright, water filled, and I'm back. Ah, headset. Gotta get that readjusted. There we go. Alright, so where to build this? I'm still considering that it might be a good idea to build this thing over at the... over at our already established gold farm. What may happen is I may build the machine for the stone generator one block less. Have one less block worth of cobblestone or stone being produced with every so many seconds. But in exchange, have enough room to have the stone generator, and the gold farm working in tandem. And just have the machine be dumping out all the rotten flesh. So that I don't have to worry about that causing a backup in the storage system. That way I can just let the machine run AFK constantly. So let's come up here and let's take a look. I flick this lever, bada bing, bada boom. The machine, the Trident Killer, is active. I could sit here and, pretending this is where the stone is available for me to break it, I can just break. Boom, 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 boom. I could have the stone maker. Actually, I could have the stone maker be off to the side over here. Ooh. And have it be pushed. That's kind of how the design already is, so it's not like that would be a big change. And then it would just be, yeah! And then I have storage down here next to the bed. Yeah! Okay, see, this is part of why I'm glad people say something. This is why I'm glad to do these streams, because then people say something, it makes me stop and think, and then boom. I get ideas that I didn't necessarily have before. Yeah. I like that. I like where that idea went. So, Paynin, thank you for saying what you said about build a mob drop farm right behind the stone maker. Yeah, I can build it right next to the stone maker. I can build it right next to the gold farm. Have the stone be pushed over to where I can break it while next to the machine. That gives me the XP, and bada bing, bada boom, I'm all set to go. That is perfect. That is perfect. I love it. I'm glad that the idea was brought into my brain. So thank you very much, my good old friend. Bing bong, bing bong, beep boop, bada boop, beep bum 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 bada boom. Ba ba bada ba ba ba. Ba ba bada ba. Running over here, because that, my friends, unfortunately, is going to have to do it for this session. I'd love to keep going, but it is getting late. I got some stuff I need to do this evening. So I'm going to go ahead and say thank you all ever so much for watching the stream. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to remember to leave likes and comments. Subscribe if you haven't done it yet. Check out the About page for links to other pages with more content from yours truly. Share the channel with your friends if you think they might enjoy it too. And, of course, do not forget to smack the notification bell so that you don't miss the next stream or video. With that all being said, thank you once again for watching. I am JGuard01, your guide, your bard, and your humble host into the world's virtual. And I'll see you all next time right here on Guardian Studios. Bye!